Okay, so today we will do the part 9 of quadrilaterals. We were doing exercise 8.2, now exercise 8.2, question number 1. ABCD is a rhombus. ABCD is a rhombus. This is a rhombus. ABCD is a rhombus. And PQRS are the midpoints. So P is a midpoint, Q is a midpoint, R is a midpoint. When it is a midpoint, so that means when P is a midpoint of AB, that means this will be equal to this. We can draw these two equal, and rhombus, all the sides are equal, therefore we can use the same notation, same symbol to say that these two are bisected. So S is also the midpoint of AD, so this is given us. So what else we have given? Always write the given condition. That will help you to proceed the question. So here, what is given? ABCD is a rhombus. ABCD is a rhombus. Rhombus means it will satisfy all the properties of rhombus. That is, all sides are equal. Main property is AB is equal to BC is equal to CD is equal to BA. Rhombus, all sides are equal. And PQRS are the midpoints. So PQRS are the midpoints of AB, BC, CD, AB, BC, CD, and DA. That is, if P is the midpoint, so AP will be equal to PS, because P is the midpoint of AB and Q is the midpoint of BC, therefore BQ will be equal to QC, and R is the midpoint of DC, therefore DR will be equal to RC, and S is the midpoint of AD, therefore AS will be equal to DS. That's all for the given conditions. Show that PQRS is a rectangle. So first of all, whenever you have to show rectangle, square, okay, you have to show it is a parallelogram first. And you know that we have to use only two theorems in this exercise, midpoint theorem and its converse. Here construction we have to join AC also, so you can also write, if you are doing some construction, you can write this construction, join AC, because it can be done by joining BD, so one of the side you can join it. Now if you will see this, we have to show that this is a parallelogram. So according to this ABC, if you will see in triangle ABC, which triangle? In first see in this triangle, green one, this triangle A, B, just for showing I am giving the colors, you can understand this triangle ABC. In this triangle, this P and Q are the midpoints. So the line joining the midpoints of it, of the two sides of a triangle, is parallel to third side and equal to half of it by midpoint theorem. Correct? So by midpoint theorem in triangle, so what we are doing? Actually, we are proving one side PQ. If we will prove PQ parallel and equal to RS, then it will be a parallelogram. So once it will be a parallelogram, then we have to show one angle 90 degree. It will become a rectangle. So PQ by midpoint theorem. So in which triangle we are taking? This green one, in triangle ABC. That is green color triangle. And in this triangle by midpoint theorem. Midpoint theorem says the line joining the midpoints of two sides is parallel to the third side and equal to half of it. So by midpoint theorem, this PQ will be parallel to AC and PQ is also equal to half of AC. This is the first result we got from midpoint theorem. Now similarly, we will go to the other triangle, this side triangle, this one, this triangle, this triangle. This one triangle. Okay. In this triangle again, S and R are the midpoint. So this line is parallel to AC and half of it by midpoint theorem again. So where we are applying this midpoint theorem? In triangle ADC by midpoint theorem again. By midpoint theorem, we get now SR you can take because you are taking PQ, so take SR better. So SR is parallel to AC and SR is also equal to half of AC. Okay, because of midpoint theorem. This is your second result. Now if you see from first and second result, when PQ is parallel to AC, SR is parallel to AC. These two lines parallel to the same line and parallel to each other. That means PQ is parallel to RS and PQ is equal to half AC and SR is also equal to half AC. Therefore, PQ is equal to SR. So from first and second, we concluded from first and second, we get PQ is parallel to SR and PQ is equal to SR. Got it? PQ is parallel to AC and SR is parallel to AC. So two lines parallel to the same line and parallel to each other. And this is also equal to half AC. This is also equal to half AC. Therefore, they are equal. So if one pair is parallel and equal, so this shows that you can write like this, implies that means from this result, we get that PQRS is a parallelogram. So first part, we have shown that this is a parallelogram. Means opposite sides are parallel and equal. Now we have to show one of the angle 90 degree. For that, suppose this angle, we are taking angle 1, this is angle 1, this is angle 2, this is angle 3, and this is angle 4, and this is angle 5. Okay, and this point where AC intersect, this point is E and this is F point. So what we will show, we will prove this EQPF या PQEF rectangle. one of the angle will be 90 degree, then one of the angle between of PQRS is 90, then it will become a rectangle. So now for that we have to see these two triangles now. ERC triangle, this ERC triangle, and ERC. I'll show this triangle ERC. This triangle this triangle, we are taking this triangle ER, this one, this triangle, okay, and this triangle, another triangle is this triangle, okay. These two triangles, if we will show congruent, or yes, so side, now AC bisects 1 and 2 because AC is the diagonal, and diagonal of a rhombus bisect the angles. So therefore, and CQ is already equal to CR, side, angle, and CE is common. So in these two triangles, we will consider the two triangles in triangle ERC and triangle EQC. So ERC, RC, side RC is equal to RC is equal to QC. RC is equal to QC because rhombus, opposite sides of all sides of a rhombus and half of each side is equal to, they are equal. Because the sides are equal, half of it will be equal. So this is because the sides, you can say half sides of rhombus, same rhombus are equal because the sides are equal. Then angle 1 will be equal to angle 2 because the diagonal of a rhombus bisect the angle. Diagonal of a rhombus bisects, means divide into two equal angle, bisects the angles at each vertex, okay. Side angle, another side is EC is equal to EC, that is common side. So these are two common sides, so they are equal. So therefore by SAS congruency, the triangle, after this you will write this one. Congruency triangle ERC is congruent to triangle EQC. When they are congruent, then this angle 3 will be equal to angle 4. This is angle 3. This angle 3 will be equal to angle 4 by CT. So we can say that angle 3 will be equal to angle 4 by CPCT. Congruent parts of a corresponding parts of a congruent triangle are congruent. So now angle 3, but angle 3 and 4 are linear pair. Angle 3 and angle 4 are linear pair. So angle 3 plus angle 4 they are making on a straight line is equal to 180 degree. Their sum is 180 degree because they are linear pair of angles. Okay, linear pair. In short, we are writing linear pair. So this shows that I will write somewhere after this come to this area. There is no space because so each angle equal and each is their sum is 180 degree. Therefore, angle 3, which shows that angle 3, angle 4 each 90 degree. Okay. So angle 3 and angle 4 are 90 degree, and but angle 5 is equal to angle 3. Why? Because vertically opposite angles. So angle 5 is equal to angle 3 because they are vertically opposite angles are equal. When 5 is 90 degree, which that is angle 5 is equal to 90 degree. That means one of the angle is 90 degree. That means PQEF. PQEF is also a parallelogram. PQ is parallel to AC and PQ is equal to PQ is parallel and PQ is parallel to EF also. And PQEF is a quadrilateral having a pair of opposite sides parallel and one of the angle is 90 degree. So this shows that PQ 90 degree, it is a parallelogram having 90 degrees. PQEF is a rectangle. But what we have to show PQRS. So why we are showing this one? Because when it is a rectangle, when we have shown PQEF is a rectangle, that means this angle will also 90 degree. So which shows that angle PQR is also 90 degree. And already PQRS is already, we have proved that it is a parallelogram and the one of the angle is 90 degree. That means PQRS is a rectangle. PQRS is a rectangle. Proved. Hence proved. Again, if you want, I can explain it again. Here we have to show that PQRS, we have to show that PQ, this PQRS is a this PQRS is a rectangle. So first we will show PQRS is a parallelogram. So by midpoint theorem, PQ is parallel to AC and half of it, and SR parallel to AC and half of it. So parallelogram. Then after that we will draw this line, and this is the diagonal. Therefore, angle 1 will be equal to angle 2. This you can show equal. You can show these two angles equal. Yes, this angle 1 is equal to angle 2. So when angle 1 is equal to 2, this side CQ is equal to this side, angle is equal to angle, and CE is equal to CE, common side. So these two triangles are congruent triangles. Once they are congruent, this angle 3 will be equal to angle 4. 3 plus 4 is equal to 180 degree. So each angle is 90. When 3 and 4 both are 90 degree, automatically 5, because 5 is equal to 3, therefore 5 will also 90 degree. When 5 is 90 degree and PQEF is a parallelogram with one of the angle 90 degree, means it is a rectangle. When it is a rectangle, therefore this angle Q will be 90 degrees. So we have proved that PQRS is a rectangle. Okay. ABCD is a rectangle. Okay. And PQRS okay. PQRS are the midpoints of ABCD. So P, Q, R, S are the midpoints of it. Show that midpoints means this equal to this, and this will be equal to this. This will be equal to this. So they are different. These two are same. So we can show these two are equal, and these two are equal, and these two are equal. Show that quadrilateral PQRS is a rhombus, means all sides are equal. So for this one, we have to draw one line, this line diagonal AC, okay, and using midpoint theorem in both the triangles. In this triangle, midpoint theorem. In this triangle, midpoint theorem. This triangle, this is the triangle ADC. In I will write in short in ADC, 2 minutes. ADC by midpoint theorem, by midpoint theorem, SR is parallel to AC, and SR is equal to half AC. Equation number 1. Similarly, in below triangle, this ABC, in triangle ABC by midpoint theorem, PQ is parallel to AC, and PQ is equal to half AC. So from this, PQ is parallel and equal. So PQ is equal to AC. We prove the PQ is equal to AC. Similarly, if we join BD, now similarly, or we can show PQ is equal to, if we show PQ is equal to PS, then it will prove, because adjacent side PQRS, PQ is equal to PQ is equal to, we have got that PQ is equal to SR. We got that PQ is equal to SR, and PQ is parallel to SR. So PQRS is a parallelogram. Now it is a parallelogram. Now we have to show these two sides are equal. If PQ is equal to PS, if we will prove PQ is equal to PS, then it will be true. So for that one, PAS and PBQ, PAS, take this triangle PAS and